right? So, we've had this long journey, traveled from California to Chicago. We've made it through the illegals. Not illegal people, but the illegals that we shall not speak of. But we made it, right? Touchdown, field goal made. Now, I'm gonna let y'all know what I realized. Me being gone for so long from Chicago, I think that you really it's an unknown trauma. I put it like that. That I feel like that gets developed with living in a city like this, depending on what you're actually doing in the city. Like, there's people that live in Chicago and just live a normal life. Like, it's not really, I can't say nobody's life is really normal in Chicago because of the things that we got to deal with, but it's like, you ain't outside dealing with phone cousin, this, that, and the third, and or homie down the street that can't get right. You ain't dealing with gang, you know what I'm saying, activity 24/7, 7 days of the week. You ain't dealing with a class full of YNs versus you just got one or two in your class. You got a class full of YNs. It's like, you don't even got a choice whether or not you want to be a YN, depending on where you at. The majority of places, honestly, especially in the city, in the inner city. But neither here nor there, it's an unknown trauma that get developed. Because I feel like I sit there and I'm unknowingly conscious. Or it's unnecessary. It's like the reason, like the way that I can be sometimes, it's like, I'm like, chill. Like why you feel like you need to, you know what I'm saying? Like, watch over your shoulders and stuff like that. So I feel like it's life that I done lived. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody don't know what I do or what I done did, but I'm like, man, but stuff catch up to you as you getting older, because you look up and you 30 and you still looking over your shoulders for stuff. That's the worst feeling right there. To still come back to Chicago and it's like, you still feel like, you need to, just in case, you know what I'm saying? And then it's like, what really brought this story about was because I'm over my homie crib, we kicking it. We all outside, we smoking. We in the hood, but in the hood it's nice parts, right? It's nice parts everywhere in Chicago, but we still in the hood. Like, we right over here off of 63rd, where, I grew up 66 Ellis right here. It's like, we right down the street, bro. I'm like, we could walk right. What street is this? I'm like, bro, we could walk right here to, like, do y'all know where we at right now? Type demonstration. And it's like, for them, it's like, yeah, like, we live here. Like, they don't have no problem in 73rd. And I'm like, all right, bet. But you know what? Something that's dawning in my mind, y'all probably don't be outside. Like, y'all probably doing this right now because I'm here, like, because when I'm, like, we outside, all of us, it's like, we vibing, we doing what we doing out here. So it's just like, this was the best spot. But it's like, how often was all of us together at this crib right here, outside on this patio in this hood, right? It's like, when I asked that question, it was like, homie looked at me, he was like, you know what? I didn't think about it like that. And I'm like, I'm just saying, it's like, we got people walking outside looking up and all they hear is us. They not used to seeing this, but they might not have been used. They didn't even know who was in this house before we just came out here today. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, you gotta imagine you could have just been quiet in your neighborhood, but that day that you stepped out and made yourself known to whomever is around you, your neighbors and etc. Now they looking up at us, you know what I'm saying? Dressed nice, flea, you know what I'm saying? Suited and booted, well, nice, got situation on, you know what I'm saying? Shorties look real nice, this and the third. Y'all talking like, like y'all talking like we got it up here. So it's like, then it's tree time. So the air is polluted right now. So it's like, you can only imagine for a struggling person or somebody who ain't got it, they assuming this, that, and the third, and assumptions lead to investigations. You know what I'm saying? It's like, people breaking the cribs all the time and don't get nothing. Y'all gotta, people hate to do it, but it happens. It's like, you don't always hit the jackpot, bro. Like it's not always there. You get what I'm saying? But assumptions It's like in a struggling community, it's like it might have been no break-ins in the area because people so chill in their own crib. It's like in Chicago, you're not gonna see a lot of people just having just outside in in the backyard of their home having barbecues. Like, you will see this stuff, but it's not an overabundance of this. Like, it's not a normality, because a lot of people like to be inclusive and to themselves. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to have to go and move downtown and go spend $2,000-3,000 for rent. You want to go and be able to live in a community of Chicago and be safe. But sometimes we forget that we are still living amongst people who may be in poverty too. It's like you being a person with the Porsche sitting in the hood and you not intermingled with the activities of the hood. You don't think that one day somebody might break into your car? It's not even saying you got nothing in it, but it's just an assumption. It's like, it look like it. You the person that's coming in with the SRT and you live in the hood, but you not affiliated with nothing that's going on, they probably gonna steal your scat. It's just, have insurance, trackers. This is like, this kind of stuff makes sense. It's an assumption, like, you got it. They might even want to go into your crib now because they don't want to see you. Man, if you can afford this, what you doing? You see what I'm saying? So neither here nor there. It's like when I was bringing it to my homie's attention, it was like, I think it really dawned on him. It was like, dang, I ain't really thinking about it like that. But then one of my other homies kind of got